Here is a PC trick I guarantee you didn't know. Did you know if you're ever at a login page and you don't remember your password, you can right click on your autofill password and hit inspect, then double click where it says type equals password and hit delete, and now when you hit enter, it will reveal your password.
This has been hidden for centuries. The Eiffel Tower's real purpose is extremely different to what you've been told. Most people believe it is just a symbol of Parisian culture and the industrial age, but there is far more. Its secrets could have revolutionized the world. The Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889 for the World's Fair. It was designed as a temporary exhibit showcasing modern engineering. But here is where it gets interesting. There is overwhelming evidence that the tower was actually built as a giant antenna for wireless electricity experiments. Nikola Tesla visited Paris in the 1880s, and during his visit he met with Gustave Eiffel and shared his vision of a world powered by free wireless energy. Tesla proved that with his Wardenclyffe Tower invention that could wirelessly transmit electricity across the globe. Eiffel was fascinated by Tesla's ideas and incorporated these principles into the design of the tower. The lattice structure is not just an aesthetic choice, but it gets even stranger. During the construction of the Eiffel Tower, there were reports of strange electromagnetic phenomena and unexplained lights around the tower. Local newspapers often mention mysterious experiments conducted late at night. Some even claim to have seen sparks and glowing orbs. This has been hidden for centuries. The Eiffel Tower's real purpose is extremely different.
I just find this incredible, as with most things, because how can you have both these answers? I would like your comments to tell me how you can have them banned from the Olympics and in the UN. So I decided to go and look it up. Russia contribution to the UN budget. It's one of the major contributors to the UN budget. In accordance with the present scale of contributions to the UN budget, Russia's rate equals 1.60, which places Russia as ranking 14th among all the UN member states. It says one of the major, so they obviously will put in about the same. But anyway, the resolution deplores in the strongest terms the aggression by Russia and affirms the international community's commitment to the sovereignty, independence, unity and territorial integrity of Ukraine. But it's still in the UN. So, but in 2019, Russia was banned. I think the Russians can play in the Olympics as long as they're coming in under another country. So they get banned from the Olympics because of Ukraine, but they're allowed to stay in the UN because they say that they're obviously meeting all the standards there because they're in the UN. So how does that happen? In 2016. I thought that was a bit crazy. Some of the sports are missing now. Great Britain is the only team to have gone to every Olympics. How amazing is that? But, so they're not allowed to play in the Olympics because of Ukraine. But they're allowed to be in the UN. And they're one of the major contributors. You cannot have it both ways. Right, so we're just gonna, so the one on the left is showing you why they're allowed to be in the UN, as long as they adhere to this. But they're not allowed to be in the Olympics because they don't adhere to it. So you tell me what's going on. The whole thing's just crazy. It's all just double Dutch, back to front, lies, and they're one of the biggest contributors to the UN.